So, yeah, we're on long haul. How'd that come to be? Well, what I did was, you look right over here. Let's turn our jetpack on real quick. We hold down Alt. There's all these things. So we have our tower. I increased the size of our tower by another, like, I want to say 10,000. No. 1,000, 2,000, something like a lot. I made our tower a lot taller. And so what I did was, in place of bringing a ship with, we brought a seat with us, and I ground it down as I went and just kept adding energy to my suit until we ran out of blocks. And then I got to the top and I was like, hey, still have hydrogen. And yeah, I'm out of blocks. So we were 30,000 from long haul. So that's how far away we are from orbit now. So we're on our way back to the planet because, well, we can. It seems kind of absurd, but we're basically free falling. So we got another less than 20,000 to go until we'll come up to the tower. We're going to miss. I'm going to slow down, try to grab a seat, recharge our energy so we make sure we make it to the planet. And we have enough hydrogen as well, so we'll be able to slow down long before we hit the surface. As long as I don't screw up. I already did it because, well, I needed platinum. So, nothing to show really. I just went and harvested a crap ton of platinum because we needed thruster components for our craft that's going to be doing this. So we can do this without all the shenanigans of trying to space jump, basically. But that craft will allow us to easily traverse the up and down. So let's see here. It should be coming up. Okay, we should turn our dampeners on now. Let's head over this way. I bet you it's there, it's just not rendering because we're too far away. Yeah, there it is. So it goes way up there. And on top of that, there's a standard chair. And that's how I was able to make the initial climb, because it took a ton of energy and a ton of hydrogen to actually make the climbs. But yeah, when you see the revised craft, you'll understand why. And when we get to about 1,000 meters, we'll start slowing down again. Yeah, we'll do that now. Because like I said, I don't want to screw this up and cream into the planet. Plenty of hydrogen, plenty of energy, so we're good. So you can see that red speck. All right. And here we go. So basically I went and looked on the workshop, and we're going to be going with the standard modular thruster. It gives us just enough power to get maneuverability. So let's turn it on. So you can see, I mean, we're quick on the up and down. I mean, it'll stop and whoop, 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 whoop. And then we have a lot of control laterally. So that's going to be kind of nice. So that's going to do it for us. I think it's going to work really well. problem I do have is that the landing gears, as so much as touch another surface, they're exploding. So have to ease down very, very gently. Super annoying. But the overall design has not changed. The actual core of the craft is the same. We just changed out the thrusters to the modular thruster. And I did remove that block, as I was talking about in the last episode. I'm going to and move the landing gear up 1. So it is symmetrical top to bottom, same as before. And then it's got these guys in here. So, yeah, at the top of that, I should have showed you on my way down. I'm thinking I'm going to stop there. I really, really want it to go all the way to orbit, but there's a bug in the game. So when we go to place a block, see how it's lined up. The red block on the outside's good, and well, I don't have any plates, but everything looks good. Everything, the placement's good and everything. The game is not happy building a structure this big. When I place a block here, the outline for it is up here. So it is super janky in how I'm placing a block up there. Yeah, it's really hard to explain without actually showing you guys. So let me see if I can grab some steel plates here. And we'll grab just a few. It won't take much. But I think we should be able to just show you up here because the structure itself is getting too big, I think. It shouldn't take a lot to show you. Oh, so I built this, by the way, how these got done was I built it and I was like, oh, I got all these plates left over. So I started welding downward and I was like, see, I finished all this and I was like, yeah, I ran out of plates and I came back up, started it again. I was like, why am I doing this? So let's see if it does it here. And now it's still lined up. So instead of it being here, it would literally be an entire block higher. So yeah, I'm not sure what brings that about, but yeah, it gets super janky and it's like, it gets really hard to see where you're placing the blocks, and so let's see if I can get up there real quick. Alright, let's see try about here. Nope, still good. There it goes. See it? So imagine that, but almost a full entire block off. So you can see the gap there. And that's fine there. It's messed up there. Yeah, I'm not sure what does it, but it gets worse the higher up you go. I mean, by a lot. And like I said, at the top where we're building at, it's almost an entire block off. And it makes it super hard. And if I miss, because now you can free place blocks. I mean, see? Whoops. Now that block's going to go crashing down. Hopefully it doesn't hit anything important. So yeah, you can totally do that. But, so if I miss a block, I have to like totally ninja the thing, run after it, grind it before it crashes down to something down here and just obliterates it. Because it's falling from, because we're, when we're at the top, we are 30,000 or 30 kilometers away when we're at the top. So we're 7,320 roughly kilometers away. And that block's falling, gaining momentum, and it's going to crash into stuff and break it, of course. So I turn on, do this, and I'm like, oh no, and I quickly run or fly down and chase it, and then have to grind it, and then go back up to the top, start placing again. So yeah, like I said, it gets super sketchy. So I think we're going to call it quits. I think our next episode we're going to actually start building a base up there. Because it took me... there's more blocks floating out there again. Again, I don't understand why this happens. None got away from me. I flew down after every block that got free. It was total pain. But it happened. Got them all. But yeah, so I think we're going to build a base up there and start getting that taken care of. And then this guy will get moved to up there, actually. Because we can free fall from 7,000 kilometers really simply. But this guy is going to make the trip from the, we'll just say our pre-orbit base up a lot higher. And maybe we'll put an actual orbital base up higher from there. I don't know. We'll try to get that worked out because I really want to start heading towards the other planet. I think it's that guy. So, yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys' comments are about what you think about an orbital base near this. And we'll take it from there. Because we got this guy here. He's chilling on the planet and helping us out a lot. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. But I think we're going to start a pre-orbit base. And it will definitely allow us to launch into orbit easier. So we'll be able to pick up craft simpler as well. So yeah, that's the itinerary at least. I also want to move, once we get that base built, I want to move the solar panels up there. Because they'll be plugged in longer. So I'll be tearing all the solar panels down. Probably just take this whole thing down. And moving all the solar panels up there. I'll use this guy to ferry the parts up there. Actually, we won't have to. Let's go ahead and work at doing that today. Let's see, G. Let's go control. Oh, they're already there, so let's use these. So we need to get our conveyor plugged in. And to do that, it's probably going to be better to come right off the container. So 5, 5, 5, 5. And we'll string these guys along. Almost there. Bam. All right. So, yeah, all we'll have to do, I forgot, is put a connector up there. I won't be able to get all our other supplies up there. So we'll tear the solar panels down, put them into storage, and then move them up to the top. And then along with that, I'm going to, what was I going to say? Come on, Havoc. Sentences. Words. We'll move a lot of the resources we gathered with the land whale back into here. So we need a docking system for the land whale. So we'll probably change up this umbilical system to connect up to the land whale. So we'll pull it in, be able to connect, offload what we harvest, and continue building up there while production and stuff continues down here. Because when the land wheel's connected, we'll have another assembler, two total refineries, a nanite factory, which really won't help us up there, but still in either case. Yeah, so that'll all be something that'll be able to take place, and we'll have oxygen piped up there. And yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode. Again, I'd like to hear what you guys' comments think about go ahead and starting the base up there. I really don't think it's time inducive to continue building higher. I really wanted it to go directly all the way to orbit, but we're, like I said, we're just barely at 7,320. And it takes a long time to go 1,000 blocks or 1,000 kilometers or 1,000 meters up. So, and then continuing to build the pipes is getting really expensive. But, and then it being janky on top of that, just, yeah. I mean, we'd be like into season 4 or 5 by the time we get this done. So, I really want to get to the other planet so we can have colonization on all the planets. Oh, and then we have these. I was thinking about that at the end of the last episode. Let's go to back here, get rid of this garbage. We have the teleportation transport pads. We need to get these in place too. So, they look pretty inexpensive. Let's see. Yeah, they look really inexpensive. This one's a lot more expensive. See, this is where we need to put on our asteroid base, because that's our main colony base. And then we'll put these on all our satellites. I have not played around with this, but it's supposed to be wicked cool. And from my understanding, it's totally awesome and works great. So this would be great from getting from here to there relatively instantly. From my understanding, it just uses the commands for teleporting as an admin, but in a less cheaty way. So that'll be a thing we could probably do. Put one on long haul, put one at our command base. We don't even have that one up anymore. GPS. Capital base, there we go. Show on HUD, where are you? Capital base. 168,000 that way. Yeah, not that far. So, yeah. Alright, so cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave comments below what you think about our suborbital base idea. And, yeah. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.